My dad recently picked up this generator, and after checking it out, I think this could be one of the best deals out there right now, even compared to Honda and Harbor Freight generators. I'll explain why in a bit, but first I want to show you what this generator can do. So this is the Champion dual fuel, so it can run on either gas or propane, and it's a 5,500 watt inverter generator. And that's 5,500 starting watts. The actual running watts, if you're using gasoline, is going to be 4,000 watts. And if you're running it on propane, the running watts is going to be 3,600 watts. So this is the front of the generator, and right here is your push button start. You got the choke is all the way to this position, running on gasoline here, propane, and that's off. And you got your display here. We'll look at that in a bit. It has a 12 volt outlet there, a couple of 120 volts with a 20 amp right here, and I like these covers. And it has your 120 volt 30 amp RV plug, and that's right here. And these down here are for running, if you want to run two generators in parallel, you can use these right here. And again, this is an inverter generator, and inverter generators run much quieter than other generators, especially when you run it in eco mode. They're better on fuel, so they have better fuel efficiency. They also have a cleaner power output, which is especially important if you're running sensitive electronics. To run the generator on propane, first you need to hook up the hose to the tank, then connect the hose to the generator, open the valve on the tank, and then you just turn the switch to the choke position, push the red ignition switch, and then you can turn the dial to the propane setting and hit the ignition switch again, and there you go. So right now this U22, that is the voltage, the H60, that's running 60 hertz, and when it has A and the number there, that's the current runtime for your current session, and then that's the total runtime of the generator. So this has a total of 2 hours runtime. And these little lights right here, this is your power output, so you can see 0, 50, 100%. And so we're gonna hook something up to here so you can see what that looks like. The circular saw, we're gonna run that so you can see what the power output looks like. So you can see it looked like it almost got to 50% when it was starting. That's because a lot of circular saws, the starting watts is 2,000 watts. And then the running watts, of course, is much less than that. So it's really neat that you can see the power output on this display here. I like that a lot. And one of the best benefits about getting a dual fuel generator is the fact that you can run it on propane. And running it on propane makes the maintenance for the generator a lot simpler. You don't have to worry about gasoline coming up your carburetor and all that. You just make sure your hoses are good for your tank's good, and that's it. It's much easier, and you don't have to worry about the gasoline going bad because propane stores indefinitely. So my dad's plan for this generator is to just only run it using propane. And for the runtime, if you have a full tank of gas at a quarter load for this generator, it's gonna run for 11 hours. And if you have a 20-pound propane tank, it will run at a quarter load for 21 hours. The tank that we have here, this is a 30-pound tank, so it'll probably last us upwards of 30 hours or so. So that's another great benefit of using propane is you get a lot greater runtime without refueling. Like I said, we got a 30-pound propane tank here, and the gasoline tank for the generator is 2¼ gallons. So that's how much gasoline the generator holds. And the plan that my dad has for a power outage is to run 3 separate extension cords, but there's a problem that I need to show you. So the plan is to run 1 extension cord over here to run the refrigerator, and another extension cord to run the freezer, and then he wants another extension cord to go in the house to just run a power strip to be able to run fans or just charge your phones and stuff like that. But the problem is this is the RV plug, so there is no third plug. But we did find this adapter right here on Amazon, and what it does, it converts an RV plug into just your regular outlet that you have at your house. So this just plugs right in, just like that. So now with this, he can run 3 normal extension cords like he was planning to do. So this is a pretty neat plug if you ever run into this, and I'll leave a link to this down in the description box below if you want to check it out. Now to turn off the generator, if you're running it on propane, the best thing to do is just come to the tank and close it. And by turning this off, that ensures that all the propane is run out of the line. Then all you have to do is come to the switch and turn it all the way to the right to the off position. And you just remove the propane hose from the generator. It's got a easy disconnect. You just put the cover back on and you're good to go. So now why I think this is a much better deal than a lot of things that are out there right now. My dad got this, the price for this is $8.99. And so this is his backup generator, and this is my backup generator. It's a Honda EU2200i. And I paid just over $1,100 for this. Plus you can see this little adapter that I got right here. Eventually I wanted dual fuel capability as well to be able to run this on propane. To do that conversion, the kit costs just under $300. So all in all, I got about $1,400 in this generator, which is about $500 more than the price of this one. And this one has more power. It has the push button start. It comes dual fuel right out of the box. So this is a much better deal in my opinion. And we also looked at the Harbor Freight Predator 5000 generators, and I looked today and the price for those are around $1,000. But the thing about the Harbor Freight generators is that they only come with a 90-day warranty. And both the Champion and the Honda generators come with a 3-year warranty. So that's a big deal. So the fact that this has a 3-year warranty, it has much higher wattage than this one, it comes dual fuel, push button start, a 3-year warranty, it's a great deal. So let me know what you think about this in the comments down below, and I'll leave links to all these in the description if you want to check them out. And like I said, my dad's plan for this is to run 3 extension cords, but for my setup, actually run this to a transfer panel to be able to run some circuits in my house. And if you'd like to see how that works, just check out this next video right here, and I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.